And you broke it?
That's energy. I mean that energy. That means channel your energy and put it into something else other than fear. Put it in something other than this goddamn coronavirus. Sorry neighbor. Put it in something other than racism. Put it in something other than whatever this garbage is roaming around the planet. Rechannel, redirect your energy for something positive and uplifting. But get out and stop being freaking afraid of every little ghost that roams the planet. I'm done. I'm done. Put your energy in living instead of surrendering to and putting your energy into dying. We get it. We understand it. We believe it. But all this fear mongering and government control and all this manipulation and so on and so forth, that ain't gonna get none of us anywhere. It's counterproductive. Take the energy and the God-given energy that every last one of us has and put it forth towards, guess what? Love and his calling, life and life abundantly. But you ain't gonna live dying. Sorry. Yep, and call me stupid, selfish, or otherwise. I'll be that till the day I die, but I promise you, I'm not going to sit up there, hold up, waiting to die, waiting for a vaccination, waiting for a whole bunch of other stuff. It ain't going to happen. I ask for no forgiveness for that. But I will say I forgive you for expecting me to surrender to death. I'm not going to do it. Came too far, fought too hard, stood too long. To turn around and say, you got to die now because somebody in some weird lab created some mess. And created a mental cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in our heads. Live, y'all. Live. Plain and simple. Live. If you've ever come from a long way, if you ever came from a place where that thing darn near took you out, that same principle applies. Find that faith, stand up in it, rise up in it, and do something other than die. Racism. Hit it upside the head with a sledgehammer. Government control. Hit it upside the head with a sledgehammer. Poverty. Hit it upside the head with a sledgehammer. Get creative. Created in his likeness and in his image. He's a creator. He's a liver. He's a life giver. He's a restorer. Step in this. Grab one of them and stand in it. Grab one of them things and do it. I'm sorry, Missy. Should I hit you upside the head with
No.
this? You don't want me to hit you upside the head with this?
No.
I mean, because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing to ourselves, refusing to live. We've been refusing to live for, what, 4 or 5 months now? Live. And if you die, and if it takes you out, or it takes somebody else out, guess what? Ain't that what the scripture says? You came here with a number and a day to die. So guess what? Hiding in the house or coming out and living ain't gonna change that one way or the other. So if you're gonna live, live. I forgot who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Y'all ain't figured that out yet, and you ain't figured out who's behind this mess. Man, what was y'all sitting up there 30, 40, 50, 60 years sitting up in somebody's church getting preached to, and you still dying? Still. 30, 40, 50 years. 2 times a week. Worshiping a God. Then what? Evidently right now you done told, I was told way down here, Corona's the name. It was nailed on the cross. Oh, I forgot. It was that tithing piece. No, it's called life and life abundantly, y'all. Come on. 30, 40, 50 years sitting in somebody's church. And the only scripture you can repeat is 23rd Psalms. That ought to tell you something. At a funeral. That ought to tell you something. Death-minded. Pay your tithes. If you don't pay your tithes, God can't bless you. Start from the top and go to the bottom. And it talks a little bit more about who actually should be paying the tithe. But live. Tear up the foundation. Oh, there's a scripture in there about tearing up foundations too. Tear up the foundation. Don't like me? Don't like what I have to say? Call me selfish? Well, guess what? If that's the case, I might as well throw away the Bible and not even believe anything that's in it, because everything that we're going through, there's an answer in it, and that's what we were told. That's what those of us who are believers in God, those of us that are believers in Jesus Christ, I have come that you might have life and have that more abundantly. Physician, heal thyself. You don't believe who you are. You know what you are. You don't believe who you are. And those of us that do believe who we are and know who we are, that's kind of sad. Because those of us who do believe who we are walking in it. We were taught to walk in faith. I walk by faith, not by sight. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Look at the end goal. But stop letting these people tell you how to live your life. Can you turn that off, Mama?